Not going to be nice to you, Jay, so no. Welcome back to the State House. Over to you, Mr. Councilor.
Up.
You remembered.
Well, I expect nothing less, Chairman. It's my first time testifying in front of the Senate Finance ever, so I'm grateful to be here with all of you today. Chairman DePalma and the members of the Senate Finance Committee, good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity to provide testimony in strong support for Senate Bill 44. My name is Jay Wegimont, and I serve on the South Kingstown Town Council as a member. And I am here to urge the committee's approval of this bill, which would grant South Kingstown the authority to implement a homestead exemption, providing much-needed tax relief to our residents. And I appreciate the leadership of Senators Sosnowski, Gu, and Valverde in sponsoring this bill, and urge the committee to support Senate Bill 44 to provide critical tax relief for South Kingstown homeowners. Why this bill is necessary for South Kingstown is it provides tax relief for homeowners. Many Rhode Island communities already have this exemption. This bill would just simply give South Kingstown the same ability to structure our property taxes in a way that prioritizes full-time residents over investment properties and short-term rentals. In a homestead exemption, it would ease the financial burden on year-round residents who live in their homes, ensuring that families, seniors, and young professionals are not priced out of their homes. And this is about fairness. Owner-occupied homes should not be taxed at the same rate as an investment property and short-term rentals. And just to be clear, Senators, this legislation is not a mandate. It just simply gives South Kingstown the option to implement a homestead exemption that, based on what works best for our community. And the Town Council and our town's financial team will ensure that any exemption is implemented in a way that's sustainable and also responsible for the taxpayers. And this exemption would help keep long-term residents in their home, especially seniors on fixed incomes and young families trying to establish roots in South Kingstown. And this is a part of a broader effort to address affordability in South Kingstown. Under Council President Roy McEntee's leadership, this Town Council is currently also evaluating 3 town-owned properties, South Road School, Wakefield School, and the Oliver Watson House, and potential sites for affordable housing. And this could prove to have 100 affordable housing units in South Kingstown. And the homestead exemption and expanded housing options work together to help ensure that South Kingstown, my hometown, remains a community where working families and working people can afford to live and raise their families. And I want to thank Senate President Dominic Ruggiero, Majority Leader Valerie Lawson, and the Senate leadership team and all of you today for your commitment to addressing Rhode Island's housing crisis and addressing legislation to improve affordability statewide. And I also want to just thank the Municipal Government and Housing Committee on the companion bill, which was heard, House Bill 5030, and I testified in February at that committee in order to encourage that companion bill to go through. So in conclusion, I'm urging this committee's support. Senate Bill 44 is about fairness, affordability, and keeping South Kingstown a place where we can live and raise families. And I urge this committee to support this bill and grant South Kingstown the authority to implement this important tax relief measure. And thank you for your time and consideration, and I yield for any questions.
Thank you for your testimony. Does the committee have any questions? Being none, thank you. Senator Sosnowski.
I don't have a question, but I'd like to move passage if it's appropriate.
It's appropriate. Motion is made for passage, seconded by Senator Felag, Senator DeMario. Oh, no, everybody. Okay. Senator Zuria, Senator Acosta, and Senator Lamas, Senator Morgan. All right, the entire committee. Are there any questions? Being none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you so much, all of you, and again, this is a really successful first visit, so thank you.
Great job.
Next.